When is Cardi B gonna drop? Never.
I know we weren't about where we decided not to talk about this, but now we're here naturally. Billboard did rank Glorilla as a top 20 female rapper ever already.
Yeah.
Wow.
That list was really interesting to me because it seemed like a bunch of really new people where I'm like, oh, I don't know if you should be here yet. And then a bunch of really old people that I was like, I don't know if I know a song by you. You know what I mean? And then in between them all was like Nicki Minaj. And then like, it was either one or the other, you know?
Nicki Minaj was number 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw somewhere on Twitter that they put like Missy Elliott number 1.
She was 2.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill 3.
I think that you had to, with this list, go the women who are obviously foundational in this, and like you could see the offshoots of them. Like I think that Lil' Kim is the reason you have a Nicki Minaj, this kind of like women embracing their sexuality thing, all of that. And then there's the Missy Elliott cloth, the Lauryn Hill cloth that gives you a no name, that gives you a Rhapsody, that gives you the real, like, I don't want to say spitters, but like, you know, the more lyrical miracle type shit. There's them that are going to obviously be represented, and then the new generation of people that are just hit makers.
Yeah.
That have like topped the charts in a crazy way. The Megans, the Cardis, Glorilla, obviously.
I'm fine with Megan and Cardi, but seeing Glow, seeing Doechii, and seeing Lotto, I was like, really already top 25 for all three of them?
I was surprised.
Seems a little premature.
I think it was early with but then like it's early with Doechii and it's early with Lotto. It's those two are the ones that I'm like, all right, a little bit, and maybe Glow.
And it would have been a different story if I would have had a bunch of artists that I'm like, oh, got snubbed. The only one that got left off the list that I wanted to see on there was No Name.
Yeah. Was Rhapsody on here?
Rhapsody was on there.
Nice. Shout out.
Doja got a nice high slot, which I liked.
I was not that familiar with the Brat. I actually listened to her because I was just watching the fucking Jermaine Dupri interview and seeing like how he built her up is crazy. Left Eye, shout out her from TLC. That's obviously tough. Who else was really like made me happy to see on here?
I'm glad they did the right thing with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's easy at this point. I think every other answer is wrong, to be honest with you.
I mean, Missy has a case. It's
she
like
doesn't.
It's like
Missy doesn't have a single leg to stand on versus Nicki Minaj.
I mean, but that's like the classic 90s versus today argument.
No, it's like I feel you.
Yeah.
But like Nicki has too much commercial success, is too relevant after 20 plus years in the industry, has actual technical ability that's crazy on top of hits. Like there's no other female MC that could touch Nicki Minaj.
I agree. I just would not be surprised hearing an old head make the Missy argument.
And Missy doesn't have enough catalog.
I can't speak to it.
You know, it's really not. It's not close.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nicki's in most people's top 10 too.
I think Nicki
She
just
would
overall
be-
rap.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's why it sucks what's happened with Cardi. Because if Cardi would have went on a run after that first album, she could be competition.
Yeah.
But she just dropped off the face of the earth.
But what if she drops another one? Then it becomes a
No,
much
it
different
doesn't.
conversation.
No, it doesn't. You need 3.
No, you don't.
You need 3.
No.
Lauryn Hill was number 3 on the list.
I disagree with that though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I love Lauryn Hill, but I just don't think that you could do that off one album.
But you don't think that if she drops another one of those ones that she's back in that conversation?
Against Nicki, no.
And also,
okay. I never really liked that they pin them against each other. I think
they had real beef.
Nicki Minaj is a much better rapper.
Yeah, and
to
they
be
had,
honest, and
She
it makes
is.
much better.
I think they had real
overall.
life beef, and Cardi was hot at the time, and they're both from New York. So I think that's
And
what
it was
kind of
really,
pushed
it was, and that's the thing. That was a weird era where it was really just them two.
Yeah,
And before that, it was a weird era where it was just Nicki Minaj.
yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Now we have so many different artists in that like lane. You know,
That's why I think Glorilla needs a project. If Glorilla got an undeniable album, then we could start not having conversations about her obviously competing for the best, but now she's starting to make some headway in the conversation.
yeah.
But you can't do it without bodies of work because Nicki has Roman's Revenge, Pink Friday, and Beam Me Up Scotty. That's a hard 3-piece to compete against.
Pink Print too, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, like there's no one else that got albums like that for real.
Well, I actually want to push back on your Lauryn Hill argument. Lauryn Hill should have been number 2 because she has 3. She has 3.
You don't do the
because,
Fuji stuff though.
What Andre 3000? What Lauryn Hill is to the Fugees is what Andre is to Outkast, and Andre's in everyone's top 10.
But I
so
don't think
Lauryn
you
gets
should-
to count the score.
I don't
Lauryn
think-
has 2 undeniable classics.
I think Andre's a little bit overrated.